for what he's talking about on liquid staking, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you go back to some roots, originally it was all about you buy and hold, you hodl it. There was no staking, there was no looking for yield or airdrops or all this other stuff. So how can you create a system that incentivizes people to hold, right? And well, one way you do it is you just make it deflationary. Like let no new coins come into existence and just make it deflationary. And then all you have to do is hold it. There's no need to stake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a interesting dynamic in our ecosystem because, again, talked about holding, staking, getting the yield. It's been about yield so much. And I still like yield. I still think that's like a really good way for DeFi, one of the pillars for a lot of products out there. But why has deflation been overlooked so much? Has it just not been done correctly before? Or does the buy and burn sort of like make it make sense? How do those intersect?
Nope. Go ahead, Gif.
Oh, come on.
It worked, Max.
There you go.
Okay.
1 for 1.
So the question is, give me a concise question on that one.
Why has deflationary coins not been as popular? And is it because the buy and burn sort of makes it better, makes the position make more sense with having a token or ecosystem that like rides on that versus looking at price performance versus the yield part of like, you can't stake it, you can't get yield, it deflates. However, there's this permanent buyer for it. Like how does it make sense now? Because are there any other examples out there of deflationary coins to become super popular in our ecosystem? I can't think of any.
I mean, PulseChain is, right?
Yeah, PulseChain.
It can be.
It can be. If we get there, yeah.
You get the volume, right? You get the volume in there. So I think the real key is how do you incentivize people to burn a token that they own? I think that's the key. That's what we worked on. That was the experiment that we were showing in real time. People don't really want to burn tokens, especially their own. They want other people to burn tokens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you could ask, well, how do we get other people to burn tokens? Well, you financially incentivize them to arbitrage. That's how you do it, right? And then on top of that, this kind of came up with a community member from another community about like, why would you want to burn tokens? Like, I want other people to burn them, but I don't want to burn them. And it's like, well, if you understand the system, you understand how the cogs kind of roll and what keeps the system really chugging along and makes your assets more valuable, you should always want to burn a little bit. You want to be a participant in the process. You don't want to just sit back and watch it and see if it succeeds or fails. Because you could have the best system, but if nobody interacts with it, then you might have a problem there. So I guess to answer your question, it's twofold. It's like a community has to be bought in to make a deflationary token valuable. Then also you need to incentivize other people to burn the token for you in order to keep that system going as well. And to make it a popular thing to do is, hold a deflationary token.